This is me singing Fancy by Reba McEntIre, and I don't have the music to it, so it's going to be a cappella. So I hope I do okay. I remember it all very well. Looking back, it was the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room rundown shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed, and Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, then she painted my eyes and lips. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress that I stood in the side, clean up to my hip. It was red velvet trim, and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass, there stood a woman with a half-grown kid instead. She said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down." Mama dabbed a little bit of perfume on my neck, then she kissed my cheek. Then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at her pitiful shack, and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, "Your paws runned off. I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, "To thine own self be true." And I shivered as I watched the roach crawl across the toe of my high-heel shoe. It sounded like somebody else that would talk and asking, "Mama, what do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentleman, Fancy, they'll be nice to you." She said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down." Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, now your mama's gonna move you uptown. Well, that was the last time I saw my mama. I left that really shack. The welfare people came and took the baby. Mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate had started to turn, and for me there was no way out. And it wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I know what I had to do, but I made myself this solemn vow that I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know, I might have been born just plain white trash, but Fancy was my name. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. It wasn't very long after a benevolent man took me in off the street, and 1 week later I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite. I charmed a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. Then I got me a Georgia mansion in an elegant New York townhouse flat, and I ain't done bad. Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad and criticize Mama for turning me out, no matter how little we had. But though I ain't had to worry about nothing for now 15 years, I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ears. Here's just one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, hon. Your mama's gonna move you uptown. Oh, and I guess she did. Well, I hope I did good. That's the first time I sang that song on here, and I didn't have any music to it, so hope you like it.